Chelsea one of trio of Premier League sides interested in Inter Milan's Milan Skriniar. Chelsea are said to be one of a trio of Premier League sides that are showing interest in signing Inter Milan's Milan Skriniar, according to reports. The Slovakian international has been one of Inter's key players this season, with the Italian giants currently sitting behind rivals AC Milan in the race for the Serie A title. With Chelsea set to lose at least two central defenders at the end of the season, they will be looking towards the transfer market to find their replacements. As per Gazzetta dello Sport, the Blues are interested in the 27-year-old defender, as well as fellow Premier League sides Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur. They are said to be ready to build golden bridges to sign the centre-back from the Serie A for their campaigns after the summer. However, Inter are believed to be trying to tie the defender down to a new contract which will see him stay at the club until 2027. The report also says that they are in a hurry to do so, as they look to ensure that one of their key defenders remains a part of their backline for next season. Skriniar currently earns €3.5 million a season, but he could be offered a salary of €4.5 million with bonuses included, and his contract could exceed €5 million in future years. Chelsea loanee Armando Broger attracting Premier League and Serie A interest. Chelsea loanee Armando Broger is attracting interest from the Premier League and Serie A ahead of the summer transfer window, according to reports. Broja has spent the campaign on loan at Southampton, with the 20-year-old featuring in his second spell away from the Blues. His performances for the Saints have gained interest from many other clubs over a potential move in the summer as Chelsea look to keep their hands on the Albanian international. According to Goal, Broja is attracting interest from some of Europe's top clubs amid a potential move away from Stamford Bridge ahead of next season. Serie A sides AC Milan, Inter Milan and Napoli are all said to be keen on the striker, as well as Newcastle United, West Ham and the Saints from the Premier League. The report says that Chelsea will decide whether or not to give him a chance in the first team next season, or sell him in the summer for a profit after his progression through the Cobham Academy. Broja has made 38 appearances in all competitions this season, with 9 goals to his name. However, Saints boss Ralph Hasenhüttl criticised him at the beginning of the month for his form in the second half of the season. He said, "Maybe we are not good enough. Certainly our opponent wasn't that good. I expected more from my guys. Broja's not what he was, and we lacked quality. Everything has to change." Broja is set to play a part in pre-season at Chelsea this summer after boss Thomas Tuchel revealed the plans he has for him and fellow loanee Conor Gallagher. Chelsea dealt blow as Real Madrid make Aurelien Tchouameni U-turn after Kylian Mbappe snub. Chelsea have been dealt a transfer blow as Real Madrid are now believed to be going all in for Aurelien Tchouameni after Kylian Mbappe's snub, according to reports. With the summer transfer window now approaching, the Blues will be looking to operate in the market in order to compete on various fronts once again next season. Tchouameni has been a long-term target for the club, but the central midfielder has also attracted attention from some of Europe's other top sides. According to Marca, Madrid are now set to focus on signing the Frenchman this summer as a result of them being unable to sign Mbappe. The PSG star has been heavily linked with a move to the Santiago Bernabéu for some time now, but it has recently been revealed that he is set to stay in the French capital despite his current contract expiring at the end of next month. As a result, the La Liga giants will now be focusing on bringing Tchouameni to the club, having missed out on his fellow countryman. It was previously reported that AS Monaco will be asking for a fee of around €80 million if clubs want to sign the midfielder in the summer. Other reports have also suggested that Chelsea are currently behind Liverpool and Madrid in the race for the 22-year-old. He has made 49 appearances in all competitions for Monaco this season, with 5 goals and 3 assists to his name from central midfield. Jorginho's agent, Chelsea contract renewal priority amid Juventus interest. The agent of Chelsea midfielder Jorginho, João Santos, has offered an update on the Italy international's future at the club. Jorginho, 30, has 1 year left on his current deal at Stamford Bridge, with his contract set to expire at the end of the 2022-23 season. Talks aren't currently able to take place due to the sanctions imposed on the club, but the Blues' takeover is expected to be completed in the coming weeks, which will allow him to resume contract negotiations with players. Thomas Tuchel has previously admitted this season that he wants to resolve Jorginho and N'Golo Kanté's futures this summer to avoid any uncertainty next season. Jorginho has attracted interest from Italy, in particular Juventus, who are claimed to be in advanced talks over personal terms. However, his agent Santos insists their priority is renewing the current deal in the English capital and rubbished Juventus interest. Talking to One Station Radio, as quoted by GIFN, Santos said, "He still has a year of contract with the Blues, the renewal is the priority. At the moment, however, Chelsea cannot operate in the market due to the issues arising from Abramovich's sale, so we will meet again with the club to discuss it." Jorginho has spent 6 or 7 years of high-level football. He also plays in the Premier League, which is certainly a more important championship than the Italian one. Without forgetting that he is also European champion and the year before he won the Champions League. Juventus. The Juventus executives didn't call me, certainly because they know that at Chelsea at the moment nothing can be done without a license for the transfer market. Obviously a profile like Jorge's would help many teams, even in Italy. First comes the Chelsea situation, because his priority is the renewal with the Londoners. Marina Granovskaia set to stay at Chelsea for summer transfer window. Marina Granovskaia is set to stay at Chelsea for the summer transfer window amid Todd Boehly's takeover of the club, according to reports. The director is in charge of transfers and contracts at the club, with the Blues set for a busy summer at the end of the campaign. Boehly is set to complete his takeover of the West London side in the coming weeks, with the American businessman already attending some of Chelsea's recent games. As per the Daily Mail, Granovskaia has told Boehly and his consortium that she is to stay at the club and run its operations throughout the summer. However, she may only remain at the West London side on a short-term basis, with her long-term future at Chelsea remaining in doubt. It was previously reported that she was to hold further talks with Boehly to discuss whether or not she will remain at the club after the finalisation of the takeover. She has now been on the board at Stamford Bridge for 9 years, but it remains to be seen whether or not she will stay for longer after the summer. Frank Lampard may try to use Chelsea connection to sign Conor Gallagher at Everton. Everton manager and Chelsea legend Frank Lampard is said to be keen on bringing Conor Gallagher to the Toffees for next season, according to reports. Gallagher has spent the current campaign on loan from the Blues at fellow Premier League side Crystal Palace, with the 22-year-old shining under Patrick Vieira. His performances for the Eagles have led many to believe that he could be included in the first team at Chelsea next season, but many other clubs may have their sights set on his signature during the summer transfer window. According to TalkSport, Lampard believes he has the ability to persuade Gallagher to join the Merseyside club thanks to his Chelsea connection. With the season approaching its conclusion, Palace are believed to not be confident in keeping the central midfielder at the club beyond the summer. With Gallagher's spot in the Chelsea first team by no means a certainty, Lampard feels as though he may be able to persuade the player to join him at Everton due to his status as a club legend in West London. Thomas Tuchel is likely to play the Cobham Academy product throughout pre-season as Chelsea prepare to compete on various fronts again next year. He revealed his summer plans for Gallagher and fellow Loanee Armando Broger earlier this week when he said, "First of all, they will come back because they are our players. When we give them on loan, we do this for them, but also for us to have better players, more experienced players back. They are our players and I want to have them in pre-season and then we decide what's going on. It's heavily linked to them, to how they integrate and what they do and what our ideas are for them and what they want to reach. It's heavily linked to our sanctions situation around the club. It is too early to predict the future for them given the role of the whole season, but they will be back for pre-season, that's for sure."
That is all just news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.